For supper tonight, we are actually gonna have something new, something we've never had before. So the Thai sweet chili chicken, I'm going to make this now. Each bag actually doesn't have very much in it. The package comes with 2 bags, but for a family of 6, this is not enough. So we are going to have to cook up the whole box tonight, and that's fine. But isn't this a lot of sauce? I would think this much sauce would be enough for both bags. But anyways, we'll see if they must know what they're doing. So I'm going to put these in the oven in just a minute, then heat up the sauce in the pan. I'm going to put the chicken on top of some instant Asian noodles. I thought this would be nice and just, you know, a break from some rice. Then I'm going to steam up some peppers and snap peas once the cauliflower starts going. And then on the side, some Filipino spring rolls. We're just gonna kind of have like a fusion fest, a fusion fest for supper tonight. Here it is, it plated up well. The noodles are down on the bottom. Got the spring rolls, really looking forward to trying those out. Pleased to report, this is amazing, worth every penny. Family loves it, right family?
Yeah.
And these are so good too. Oh my goodness, what a successful dinner. This is delicious. For dessert tonight, I am going to try out this Western Family dark chocolate cranberry ice cream. Today for our Sunday brunch, I am going to make some gingerbread. First time making it, so let's see how it turns out. We have some butter here, then some buttermilk, eggs, flour, molasses, brown sugar, baking soda, and then some allspice ginger, of course, and a cinnamon. Okay, I'm about to pop it in the oven and bake for close to an hour. It smells like gingerbread. It smells actually really good, so hopefully it turns out well. I adapted the recipe a bit like I normally do and like tripled the spices inside, so, or that is requested. And yeah, I just did my normal things that I often do to new recipes. So let's see. All right, it's done, and I sprinkled some sugar on top. And oh my goodness, look how moist this cake is. It's so good. And because I tripled the spice amount, it's super flavorful. We're gonna add some baby bells to the meal and some red grapes, some black sable grapes. People can also have some almonds, walnuts, or craisins, and that will be our brunch. And here's my plate. I also very kindly added a couple of chocolates to mine. I'm so nice to myself, aren't I? I am a little behind with supper tonight because I was really having fun watching the Jonas Brothers perform at the CFL's Grey Cup halftime show. So good. Okay, so I'm going to do quesadillas because I need something quick. So I got my tortilla shells. I'm going to do 2 different kinds. First up, I'm going to make a batch for lunch for the kids for tomorrow. So it's just going to be barbecue sauce and cheese. Then the second batch is going to be cheese, corn, black beans, salsa, sour cream, Greek yogurt, and also some chipotle sauce drizzled on for like more of a Santa Fe vegetarian. Well, I guess not vegetarian, there's cheese. Yeah, I guess that's still vegetarian. But anyways, like a Santa Fe styled quesadilla. All right, their lunches are done. And now here are all the quesadillas ready to be heated up. All done and really nicely ooey. It's so ooey gooey. It's so nice. For dessert tonight, we are going to have a tiny little bit of this. It's sea foam. It's the first time I ever made it, and it worked really well. Next time I do it though, I am most definitely doing half a batch, or I have to put it in 2 separate containers because it was so thick and very hard to smash up and break. So my kitchen is so messy, and then the pieces are a little thicker than what you would want them to be, or then they're tiny, one of the two, because of the smashing. But like, Like that's a big piece. Anyways, I'm really thrilled with how it turned out. I'll just make some changes for the next time I do it. I will dip some pieces in chocolate and yeah, and then leave the rest of the amount plain. All right, not too bad for my first time. I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out after I make a couple of changes, but yeah, that seafoam, yummy. And then I have all of this here too. I kind of just threw out the pieces that were too small, a little bit of a waste, but I'll try to make sure that doesn't happen again next time. We went and saw Santa today, so we decided to go out to Carl's Jr. for supper. It is Taco Tuesday tonight, so we are going to have some chicken tacos. The chicken's cooking up. The tortillas are in the oven getting soft, and we top it off with some lettuce, cheese, and some Kung Pao sauce. I make it, now this is a really weird mixture, but I make it with lime, Caesar salad dressing, and sweet red chili sauce. Mix it together and it makes a really great topping for these tacos. All right, this is how it's plated. The two littles have it in more of like a burrito wrap for them because it's just easier to hold, and then everyone else gets their tacos assembled as such. Yay, we haven't had Taco Tuesday in a long time, so we're really looking forward to these. For supper tonight, we are having a soup. I'm going to make a broccoli soup. So in here I have some onion, carrots, celery, garlic, and potatoes. All the broccoli is over here. I'm gonna add some flour to this in a sec and put in some chicken broth. And I am going to make some red lobster biscuits to go with our soup. The biscuits are baking and my soup is almost ready to be blended up. I'm just going to use my hand blender and make it into a nice smooth soup, and then I'm going to add in some aged cheddar. There's some marbled cheese underneath, and that will be used to serve the soup for supper later with putting it on top. But the aged cheddar helps bring a really nice flavor to the soup, so I wanted to make sure I used some of that within it. And then over here is the seasoning that I'll melt soon to go on top of the biscuits. And here's mine. There's my nice broccoli soup and cheese biscuits. That is supper tonight. I am heading out for supper, so tonight my kids will be having some baked mac and cheese. For our brunch today, we are having some Belgium waffles. And for the toppings, our choices are some cherry syrup with whipping cream and icing sugar, or a couple of people don't really like the syrup, so I will sprinkle on some cinnamon and sugar to make it like a cinnamon toast waffle. So good, right, Drext? All right, here is my waffle. I wanted the syrup. Truxton cinnamon toast. And with my brunch today, I'm going to have some coffee with a little bit of cold foam on top. This is how it goes for those who haven't had it yet. It's like a whipped cream, but it's like a thick, sweet French vanilla like foam coating, and then it sweetens your coffee. Sorry about that. It sweetens your coffee while it kind of melts in a little bit and makes it creamy as well. For supper tonight, we are going to have a spicy chicken Alfredo. The chicken's almost done. I have like sriracha on it. The noodles are just starting to cook. And then over here, I have a lot of banana peppers because we like heat with it. And some marbled cheese and mozzarella, and I'll top that off with some Italian seasoning. All right, it's all ready to bake up, and I'm gonna start on the vegetables. So the pasta is almost finished, and I'm going to steam up some broccoli, and there is, I promise you, there is some cauliflower on the bottom, actually quite a bit of it. So we are gonna steam that up to go with the pasta. It's looking good. Freshly baked and out of the oven and perfectly steamed. We are ready for dinner. And for dessert tonight, Mike and I are going to have some chocolate cranberry ice cream. Tonight for supper, we are going to have a barbecue chicken pizza. I have the dough ready to go to make 3 pizzas. And I will be using Bullseye barbecue sauce. I just have a little bit left in this one, so I'm gonna free up some space in my fridge, use it up, but the honey garlic is the one I love on the pizza. So the other 2 will have that one. First 2 pizzas are in the oven and ready to bake up, 20 minutes. I've also made a side salad to go with the pizza, romaine lettuce, apples, craisins, feta cheese, this sweet and salty salad topper, and for dressing, lemon poppy seed. The 2 have come out, and the 3rd is just going in to bake. And there's supper tonight. Tonight for supper, I am planning to have some pancakes. And just because, why not? But I actually don't know if I'm gonna have enough to feed everyone. My husband's working, so he won't be here. But the plan is to top it off with some raspberries and whipped cream for people who like that. And then some grapes for the other ones who do not like raspberries. But I may have to make some of this from scratch if I don't have enough. So I actually cannot make pancakes from scratch because I do not have any eggs. It's the end of the week. I need to go grocery shopping. So the 2 children who will not eat the raspberries with whipped cream on pancakes are going to have some cheese quesadillas with garlic, salt, and Italian seasoning. And then I'll put their grapes, or they'll have the grapes with these. And then the rest of us will have some raspberries and pancakes. All right, there's mine. I put some cherry syrup on it, and I made them bite-sized, or almost bite-sized, so that I can watch my game, my Canucks game with Truxton, and have supper. For supper tonight, we are having one of my favorites, a ginger beef. It's just about to go into the oven and cook. Then I'm going to make some basmati rice, and then steam up some sugar, no, not sugars, snow peas and red pepper. All right, the beef is almost finished, and so is the rice. Whoop. Just probably another minute, and so then my vegetables are preparing to steam, and I'm just warming up the ginger beef sauce because we do not toss the beef into it, as there are a couple of members of the family that don't like the sauce. Lucky us, because that means we get more. But that also means I'll just drizzle it all on top. And there, it's all plated. Oh, I can't wait to eat this. I love it. And for dessert tonight, one of my sons and I went and purchased some peach pies from McDonald's. You know those nights where you really just don't want to make supper? Like, it's kind of annoying. Oh, that's what I'm having tonight. I'm just so not inspired. But I need to get rid of this giant container of sauce out of my fridge. I used it to make lasagna a while ago, and I have this, like not very long ago, but a little while ago. I have a little bit left. And so I was trying to figure out what I can do with it. And so here's my plan. Because I'm just not very inspired to cook tonight at all. So I need to use up a little bit of fettuccine that I have left. So I'm thinking of making a little bit of fettuccine, a little bit of spaghetti, adding the sauce in, maybe adding some cream, butter, Parmesan, to kind of make a creamy tomato based pasta. That's all I got. We'll see how it turns out. Here it is, and I just added some Italian seasoning and some garlic salt, and it's actually not too bad. Huh, pretty good for just throwing it together. Okay, and then I just added some Parmesan on top, and it looks like I knew what I was doing. I wouldn't know any different, which is good. My husband is actually home this morning. He's been working night shifts and the kids are at school and I am home for a couple hours. So we are going to make a nice breakfast, or I guess I'm making a nice breakfast for us of crepes. He's made the coffee. So we are gonna have some crepes and some lingonberry sauce with it and some icing sugar and have a nice, quiet, relaxing breakfast. All right, ready to eat up and watch a little bit of a Christmas movie with my husband. Tonight we are going to have a butter chicken sauce with chickpeas, and I'm going to make some homemade naan bread. So I'm just starting it off with proofing my yeast and take it from there and make it into dough. All right, it's done, and I'm just going to pop it into a warm oven here for 1 hour. All right, the naan bread is almost finished rising, so I'm going to start my basmati rice, and then instead of chicken, we use, chickpeas. 2 cans of well, actually, is it 2? Yeah, 2 cans, I believe it's 2 cans. I can't remember, it's been so long. And then 1 jar of the butter chicken. Then once this is all going, I will get the naan bread going. Here is the naan bread dough. I'm going to now separate it into smaller portions and roll it out to get ready to heat up and make into naan. All right, I was able to make 15 small naan bread balls, and then I just roll them out into whatever shape. It doesn't matter. Naan bread's nice that way. You can just roll it out however's easiest. I'm able to cook 4 on my grill at a time. Once it starts to look a little bubbly on the top, I know it's time to flip them. And see the bubbles here? That's when you know it's time to flip, and then it'll be nice and golden brown on the other side. Then when you flip them over, when they're ready, they just have those typical naan bread circle-ish brown spots on them. It's really great. Like that. And so they're nice and airy inside and chewy. Look at this one, it puffed right up. So good. Voila, there we are, ready to eat. And for dessert tonight, some of us will be enjoying some confetti bars that I made last week. They just came out of the oven, so they will thaw a little bit and then we will enjoy them.